Hey, it's Lindsey Keller. Today I want to introduce you to my friend Seth McCain. Seth and his wife Lauren are South Austin residents, and they are super passionate about creating and drinking the absolute perfect cup of coffee. As realtors, Diane and I really love to feel like we're supporting local businesses and helping create connections within our community. So if you've not yet heard of Praxis Coffee, you will soon. Coffee is being served in lots of South Austin cafes, including Tiny Boxwoods on 35th and Uchi on South Lamar. We asked Seth about how they got started and why they chose the name Praxis.
And praxis just basically means the art or craft of doing something. We truly believe roasting is a craft for sure.
Seth and Lauren work with businesses in South Austin. Seth explains what he loves about this community.
People always tell me South Austin is like the last kind of original part of Austin. So I love the feel of South Austin. Have a lot of family here in South Austin.
Right now, the best place to get Praxis is online.
PraxisCoffee.com. We also sell to other cafes on and off and restaurants. So we're in several different restaurants. You can find us locally. You can find us at Tiny Boxwoods Austin, which is off 35th Street. It's kind of a newly, almost a year old, and Uchi Austin as well on South Lamar. If you like fine dining, both those places are great. So.
Seth and Lauren are very passionate about the entire process, which starts long before they get their coffee beans. They sincerely care about the farmers and everyone involved, including the customers who drink their coffee. They're advocates for teaching everything coffee, even how to enjoy it for where it comes from and all the hard work that goes into every drop.
That's our goal with Praxis is to represent our farmers by roasting it well. The reason we do that is because we want to give people an experience that they've never experienced before.
We asked Seth if their coffee is fair trade. He explained that it's actually direct trade, which he believes is the most ethical way to buy coffee.
Part of why we want to do direct trade is because we pay the farmers exactly what their coffee is worth. So the difference between fair trade and direct trade, real quick, is fair trade is someone will basically say, no matter how good your coffee is, I'm going to pay you a flat fee, and basically of how much your coffee, for your coffee. And direct trade is, I'll pay you exactly what your coffee is worth. So it's a great accountability for the farmer as well.
Praxis means craft or art. When you watch Seth roast, you can see why they chose that name. He uses all his senses to determine how best to roast the beans. He's constantly listening, smelling, and watching for the smallest changes to tell him the beans are ready. Seconds matter to Seth. He works like an artist, creating something truly special.
So there's a lot of coffee roasters out there, but I think what sets us apart is we really want to highlight the art and craft and the sustainability of coffee. We truly believe that people don't really fully understand the whole coffee process and how much work goes into it. And our goal is to, really highlight not only the coffee, but also where it's coming from and the people that put, their livelihoods into it.
Praxis's slogan is "Drink Together," but that's intended to mean much more than sitting down with a friend over a cup of coffee. It's a phrase meant to unify. Seth gave us more insight into this idea.
When you drink our coffee, you are essentially drinking together with other families who create, and sustain these farms all over. From table to table is kind of how I like to say it. So.
We learned so much from Seth about direct trade and all those involved in bringing this quality coffee to Austin. We then asked him how the South Austin community can best support Praxis.
Just keep drinking coffee, man. Keep drinking coffee. Tell all your friends. You know of a cafe that wants Praxis and wants to experience Praxis, tell them about us.
Please continue to support small businesses like Praxis. Get 10% off your order by entering the promo code DRINKTOGETHER at praxiscoffee.com.